I think there's a lot of propaganda accusing Muslims of being violent and supporting terrorism, whatever. Even if there is such thing, I think it's very such tiny fraction, probably less than 1%. But someone once brought up a point that made me think more deeply. They said even if very few Muslims commit acts of terror, maybe there are many more who emotionally support it deep down. Maybe they don't act, but if a disbeliever is killed, they feel okay about it. Maybe they have hatred for disbelievers in their heart, even if they never express it. They compare it to situations where if someone is accused of something like blasphemy or disrespecting the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, people sometimes react emotionally without verifying anything. Sometimes a crowd forms and a person gets beaten or was killed publicly. People join
What
in
is this? What is your question, Ya Hudayfa?
So it's basically like people saying that maybe Muslims have hatred deep down in their hearts about
And maybe most people would say that Hudayfa is not a Muslim. Should I believe them? Yes or no?
No.
So, Akhi, who in his right mind would listen to people accusing Muslims? Maybe. Because this goes both ways. I could accuse you of maybe you're a hypocrite. Maybe you're trying to tarnish the reputation of Islam. Maybe this, maybe that. It is true that among the Muslims there are ignorance. But you don't judge the book by its title. You look what's inside the book. You look at what Islam teaches, what the Quran tells us to do, what the Prophet did in his lifetime, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and his teachings. This is how you judge Islam, not by a group of thugs or hooligans, as in the case where you come from. Whenever they hear that there is someone who committed an act of blasphemy or insulted the Prophet ﷺ, you get hundreds of thousands to go and kill him. What kind of crazy people these are? Such people can be manipulated by the powers and the authorities to do whatever they want to do. And this is why so many countries in the world, even Western countries, even sophisticated first world countries, they prevent and block da'is and scholars from giving lectures and teaching and educating the Muslims. Peaceful people are coming to your country to teach and educate the Muslims about their religion. Block them. Why? Because if they do teach them, they would excel and become better people. We don't want this as an authority, as a government. We want to manipulate them, use them, sometimes in violence, sometimes in illicit acts. And we can tarnish the reputation of the religion and use them, and this is our hidden agenda. So this is where you have to draw the line, Akhi. We cannot listen to hearsay or what the people say, because we have evidence. We have the pure religion of Allah Azza wa Jal, the Quran, from the Quran and the Sunnah. So don't pay attention to these things, Akhi.